Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Nashville. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Nice. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
To go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
Cup 19, Pioneer.
They're going to go. It's Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. To the 20. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Titans. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Okay.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panthers Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Warriors 72. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
20-yard pickup there, and the Chargers have the first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Throwing again, Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
The man left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Man in motion, heading left.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Now Herbert again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Herbert to the air again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
Herbert to the air again. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will level things out at 7 apiece.
Cameron Dicker, the kickoff for the Chargers.
We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Set. Check, man. Panther 60s.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Ward now on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down for Tennessee.
49-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Alert. Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
Ready. Cowboy Warrior 70. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one is hot downfield by Ridley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ward out quickly, it's Ridley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Mustang 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Dragon 60.
Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Here we go on 4th with Ward. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
5-9. Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Ready?
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. The slot man in motion right. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Now, Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Jim Dike. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. Here's second and 2.
60.
8 yards on the pickup.
18, 5 years. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomana. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Come 19. Go.
Back to throw is Ward. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
60 Maverick.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
46-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
A yard. It's second down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Going up top. That is hard. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Check, check. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
18
line.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors.
Throwing, Ward. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
50, trap 50.
2nd and 2 at the
19
44-yard
right.
line.
70 Rangers. Panther 11. Cup 19. Go.
Here's Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third
James
down.
on the coverage.
Come on, come on. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air again. Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On the handoff. This is Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Ward. Now a shot here. Deep middle. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Forward, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
To throw is Ward. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Hey, go Lion. Set. Baylor Titans. Count. Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Moment to front. Cut. Set.
They'll go again with Hampton. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5.
Set. Front. 5-9.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Baylor Titans. Hey, ram. 59.
McConkey in motion.
Going.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Throwing now is Herbert. On the run to the right. He'll air it out down the middle. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
His kick is good.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Draft 60. Mustang 19.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
60 Bobcats. 60, 19.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. Open man left side. He's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
On the play. That's good.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
Ready, set, 79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the
That's 19
41-yard
tight.
line.
Warriors 70, Panthers, Panther 11. Ready,
Ward to throw again. This one complete to Ridley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
69,
The
check,
Chargers'
60, check.
34-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. Pushed out to his left. That is brought in. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Come on, set, hurt, hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt, hurt, go.
Hook. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Wilson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings
From
up
the 2 now,
second and
here's
goal.
second and goal.
2-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
One more time with Cook, and he will score. Game on. James Cook, touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers.
Now it's Ward. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor.
On first down, it's Hampton. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
The kick is good. That's the score. Chargers 35, Titans 26. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one
Take over
through the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 6. 19 Lion. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. 65.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep their feet in. And it's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. As they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
18 Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Again, it's Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Dragons, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Ward. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Hey, go.
Hampton trying to work inside. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Makes it third and inches. Let's go. Set. Crowd run. 21.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's got another one. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Down. Hop, step, rig alert. Shot 60, shot 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, pioneer. Ready?
From the gun, here's, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on 2nd and long.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
18.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Streak, streak.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
60 boxes, 60, Buffalo 18. Nothing.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And will be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
Complete to James Cook. Out of bounds at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup.
Ready, set.
Here comes 2nd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go. Warriors, 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18, go.
To the air again. Ward. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
60. 19 tight, 19, 60 man.
To throw is Ward. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. Down inside the 10. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Red. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up.
Hey, check that, streak. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Here's Ward. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. On Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He gets free. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
40. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
One last throw here for Ward. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.